Well, I am back home from the radio. You know, I live a blessed life, people. I was all out of dip and kind of trying to get by on my snooze portions and my chewing tobacco. Chewing tobacco isn't really great to take out in a social setting like Trent Radio. And snooze is good. I use it when I'm on air. But I like to have a dip, and I'm in a position right now where I'm actually quite tight on cash, as usual, but I'm quite tight on cash right now due to some unforeseen travel expenses and such. It's very icy and hard for me to get around, but I have to, as I walk with a cane and shit like that. But anyhow, I went up to the radio, and I was also kind of bummed because usually on Tuesdays, I walk by the Chinese grocery on downtown, and the Tuesday morning they get all their baked goods in, like Chinese barbecue, pork buns, and spring rolls and stuff like that. It's just phenomenal, and it's so cheap. Like one of these pork buns is like $1.75, I think, and it's like a pulled pork sandwich. Like it's a sandwich, like it's like one, you could eat one of them and you'd be set, and so that's what I usually do. I usually go by and get a pork bun and maybe a spring roll or something like that, and that's my food for the day. And but I was like, man, I can't spend money on going to Min's today, and I was pretty bummed about it all. First world problems. But anyhow, I get up to the station, and I got paid, people. I got some money for the last gig I did for Trent Radio at the Papa's Billiards. I got enough money to buy me a can of Copenhagen. They didn't have any snuff today, but long cut's pretty much the same shit, except a little bit longer cut. So yeah, I got paid enough to get me a can of dip, and while I'm waiting for my package from my dear friend Suit and Tie Dip and Shoe Guy, which I'm surprised isn't here yet. But if you are watching this, don't worry, it'll be here. It'll show up at some random time. It could even be out there now, but I really doubt if it's not here by tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about it at all, but it'll show up. But I'd be surprised if it wasn't here by tomorrow, because that's like a week and a half, I think, since he sent it. But it's all good. Life on life's terms, right? Yeah, so I was kind of bummed because I didn't have any dip. I got paid enough to buy me a can of dip. And then one of the people, the Trent Radio people, my dear friend Shan Culkeen, it was her birthday yesterday, so she was in today, and she had lunch catered for the entire station by this amazing Lebanese place downtown. I'm not sure exactly on the name of it, but boy, it's good food. Holy moly. I don't eat out much at all, really. I don't eat out at all. I go to maybe get a Subway sandwich once in a blue moon or something like that. But man, it was good. Hot takeout food that wasn't trash, So yeah, she got like some kind of spicy chicken thing, some beef kebabs, some wicked salad with like the pickled turnips in them and shit like that. Lots of rice and potato and pea samosas, which I totally love. And so all my problems were taken care of in 20 minutes of arriving to Trent Radio, which was pretty sweet. Now, I never really have an appetite. I'm very rarely ever hungry, due to a bunch of factors in my body. But you have to eat, right? But I couldn't eat very much, so I just had a little wee like tea saucer size plate of rice with a bit of chicken on it, And anyhow, there was a shitload of leftovers. So Shan packed me up a package and said, "This is for you. Take it home. You cannot say no." And I was like, "All right." And man, she packed me up enough food to feed me for 2 days. So I'm very grateful for my trip to Trent Radio today. On top of that all, my co-operator Duncan gave me a lift home, and it's like brutally fucking cold here again. It's like minus 20 something outside, minus 20 something Celsius outside. Damn cold. When I walked to the station today, it was actually above zero. And it was like 2 degrees or something. But anyhow, and a lot of cool shit happened at the station today. But I'm going to show you the coolest thing in it right now. So y'all know by now that I walk with a cane. Probably if you've been watching my channel for more than a couple minutes. I walk with a cane everywhere I go. I hate it. I actually had to have a 5-minute conversation on the street yesterday with a woman who, for some reason, needed me to justify why I had a cane. Whether I needed it or I was using it for show. Man, I wish I could snap that cane into a million pieces and chuck it to the wind. I hate walking with a cane. It's a fucking drag, Anyone who thinks that walking with a cane is cool, they're just a hipster or something. I don't know. But at my gig at the pool hall the other week, I saw my dear friend Dave Toby, who used to run the Spill, and he was with a woman named Erin. And Dave hasn't seen me. I haven't seen him in quite some time, and he hadn't seen me since I started walking with my cane. So he's like, "What's the cane all about, man?" So I had to tell him the whole deal of my last couple years of life. And, whatever, it was what it was. And Erin pipes up, she says, "I have a really cool cane at home. It's got a sword inside it." And I was like, "Really?" And she's like, "Yeah, do you want it? I'll just leave it at the radio station." She works at the radio too. "I'll just leave it at the radio station for you." So today I went in and I got a sword cane, and this is it. There's not much to it, it's just a stick. But and this thing on top, it used to have horns, so it was a ram, but now it's a lamb, which is, I'm much more of a lamb than a ram personally. But that's a cool handle, eh? That's pretty wicked. Then when you unscrew it, you got a sword. Look at that motherfucker. Know what I mean? That's a fucking fighting. That's for fighting, dude. You fucking, wah, I get hassled on the street a lot, Now, I would never, ever whip out a sword on anybody. But just knowing that I have it is kind of cool. The only thing is it's about 1.5 inches too short for me to walk with. So right now it's just a cool thing I can have at home. But it's got this hole in the bottom to screw things into, I guess. So I'm going to try to extend it so I can actually walk with it, because it's really cool cane. Yeah, sword cane. I've wanted one of these for so long, man. So long. And yeah, so Erin, if you watch this, thank you so very much. This is one of the coolest things I currently own. Fucking sword cane, man. Mm-hmm. And I had a great show. I played, I've been talking a lot about harmonicas lately and my style of playing as compared to a lot of modern players. The way I play, I've been playing for 41 years now, since 1978, and I never ever claimed to be a great player, as I've said before, but I play how I like to play. I get the sound I want. My record label's happy, so I'm happy. People, I've been doing what I've been doing. I've made a career out of playing harmonica, so I must be doing something at least a little bit right. Granted, my career isn't as lucrative as it once was, or I'm not as busy as I once was, but I'm getting busy again, which is cool. And I'm getting busy as a solo act, which is even cooler because it's nice to not have to fucking depend on a band, especially a 12-piece band. So today I showcased, I tried to showcase. The other week I did a show where I played my new album, and I kind of tried to play music that helped inspire that album. But today I just played a bunch of harmonica music that I enjoy, like modern day harmonica music that you would never find in any like serious harmonica player's record collection or anything like that. It's just trashy, greasy fucking shit, right? And like the Oblivions and the Dirt Bombs and Frankie and Jimmy. If you haven't checked out Frankie and Jimmy, man, you gotta check them out. And it was funny because at one point I just typed in greasy harmonica into the YouTuber, right? And one of the first things that came up was the recording I made this morning of Born on a Bayou. So I played that. That was kind of funny. And thank you all for your views on that. I can't believe how many people watch that already. To me, 20 views is a lot. And I've had some really nice comments on it. So thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. I appreciate your views, your comments. Even though I'm losing subscribers again, the subscribers I do have that do watch what I do, I have a really great, you're all awesome. You're all amazing. And thank you all very much. I have nothing but immense gratitude for people taking the time of their day to see what's up in the meth end of town. But anyhow, holy moly, this video is over 13 minutes now. All right, I'm gonna not take up any more of your time, but I just wanted to say I had a fucking cool day, and I got a cool fucking sword. So yeah. Hope you all had a good day too. Be well, stay free, always be yourself, and always be the best you can be. I'll talk to you later.